Do you experience that tingling, numbing sensation in your hands, a bothersome echo that greets you upon waking or appears when holding a simple book? Do you sense that your legs have lost their former vigor, that the simple act of climbing a flight of stairs has become a mountain to scale? Or is it perhaps that dull, persistent pain in your knees, hips, or shoulders, a constant companion reminding you that the calendar moves forward? If you see yourself in any of these situations, to know something fundamental. Not only are you not alone in this battle, but this very moment, watching this video, could be the true turning point you have been waiting for on your journey to wellness. All too often, we place our hopes for relief in pill bottles and overwhelmingly complex treatments, failing to realize that in our own kitchens, in the simplicity of a fruit bowl, lie some of the most extraordinary and potent tools to revitalize our bodies from their cellular core. Today, our conversation will not revolve around fanciful remedies or miracle cures, but will be anchored in solid science and functional nutrition, inspired by the pioneering work of Dr. William Li, a visionary physician and scientist who has dedicated his career to demonstrating how specific foods can awaken and enhance our body's innate systems of defense, regeneration, and healing. Together, we will unveil an arsenal of 8 exceptional fruits that, when consciously incorporated into your diet, have the potential to attack the very root of that tingling, rebuild the strength in your legs, and soothe the torment afflicting your joints. The information you are about to receive is powerful, accessible to all, and most importantly, has the capacity to radically transform your quality of life. Before we reveal the first fruit on this carefully selected list and dive into this life-changing knowledge, if you are someone who firmly believes in the power of nature to care for your health and wish to receive more valuable content like this, I ask for a gesture that is small in size but immense in its significance. Please give this video a like, so that our voice can reach many more people who, like you, are searching for real answers and solutions. And even more importantly, click the subscribe button right now and activate that notification bell. By doing so, you will not only ensure you don't miss any of our future health guides, but you will also join a growing community of people committed to active, vibrant, healthy, and fulfilling aging. Your support is the fuel that drives us. Thank you so much. Now, without further delay, let's begin this fascinating journey toward renewed well-being. To fully grasp the immense power hidden within the fruits we are about to explore, it is essential that we first understand the origin of these very prevalent symptoms, especially after the age of 60. That tingling in the hands, known medically as paresthesia, is not a whim of the body. It is often the direct consequence of poor blood circulation or the progressive compression and damage of peripheral nerves. On the other hand, the weakness that takes hold of the legs can be a clear manifestation of age-related muscle mass loss, a process called sarcopenia. It can also be due to compromised circulation that prevents sufficient oxygen and vital nutrients from reaching the muscle tissues, or even an imbalance in electrolytes, those essential minerals that orchestrate every single muscle contraction. And finally, joint pain, in the vast majority of cases, has a primary villain operating in the shadows: chronic inflammation. This low-grade but constant inflammatory state is like a slow-burning fire that gradually wears away the protective cartilage of the joints, causing stiffness, swelling, and a pain that can become debilitating. What is truly fascinating and hopeful is that these 3 problems, which at first glance seem like separate entities, are intrinsically connected by common threads: systemic inflammation, oxidative stress, a type of rusting at the cellular level, and poor blood circulation. The 8 fruits we have selected for you are not a random choice. They are true arsenals of bioactive compounds that act synergistically and precisely on these fundamental causes. They are not just a handful of vitamins and minerals. They are botanical complexes that function as a natural and delicious medicine for our organism. Number 8. The avocado. Let's begin this honor roll with a truly creamy gem of nature, a fruit often mistaken for a vegetable due to its culinary versatility, the avocado. This food is, without a doubt, a nutritional superpower, specially designed to combat the three fronts that concern us. Its first and most celebrated power lies in its exceptional content of monounsaturated fats, with oleic acid as its main protagonist. This type of fat is not an enemy, but a formidable ally, a natural anti-inflammatory of extraordinary potency. Imagine chronic inflammation as a small fire that burns incessantly in your joints, slowly consuming the cartilage and generating pain. The healthy fats in avocados act like your body's fire department. Science has shown that regular consumption of avocado can significantly decrease inflammatory markers in the bloodstream, such as C-reactive protein, which translates into a palpable reduction in joint pain and stiffness. But its magic doesn't end there. These same healthy fats are absolutely essential for maintaining the integrity of the myelin sheaths, which are the insulating and protective coating of our nerves. A healthy and well-nourished myelin sheath ensures that the transmission of nerve signals is fast, clear, and efficient, which can markedly attenuate those annoying sensations of tingling, numbness, and prickling in the hands and feet. Additionally, the avocado is exceptionally rich in potassium, even surpassing the celebrated banana in a gram-for-gram comparison. Potassium is not just any mineral. It is a crucial electrolyte for proper nerve function and the mechanics of muscle contraction. Weakness in the legs, that feeling that the muscles are not responding, is frequently linked to an electrolyte imbalance. Potassium is the master regulator of body fluids and the electrical signals that travel between the brain and the muscles. An adequate level of potassium ensures that your muscles receive the correct orders to contract with the necessary force, combating that feeling of fatigue and weakness. And we cannot overlook its generous contribution of magnesium, another vital mineral that acts as a natural relaxant for muscles and blood vessels. By relaxing the artery walls, magnesium improves blood flow to the extremities, further contributing to the reduction of tingling and better muscle nutrition. Including half an avocado in your salad, spreading it on whole grain toast, or simply enjoying it by the spoonful, is a delicious, satiating, and profoundly effective strategy to begin rebuilding your strength from the cellular level. Number 7. Berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. Now, let's turn our attention to a group of fruits that, although tiny in size, are true giants when it comes to health benefits. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are not just a delight to the palate, but true nutritional treasures. Their main superpower emanates from plant pigments called anthocyanins, responsible for their intense and characteristic red, blue, and purple colors. These anthocyanins are much more than just coloring agents. They are elite antioxidants and anti-inflammatories. Oxidative stress, as we mentioned, is a destructive process in which unstable molecules, known as free radicals, attack and damage our cells, including the delicate nerve cells and the cells of joint cartilage. It is a process similar to the oxidation that corrodes metal but occurring inside our bodies. Berries, packed with an army of antioxidants, effectively neutralize these free radicals, erecting a protective shield for our nerves against the damage that causes tingling and, at the same time, slowing down the overall cellular aging process. In the specific context of joint pain, anthocyanins have demonstrated in numerous scientific studies an ability to reduce inflammation at a level comparable to some anti-inflammatory drugs. Their mechanism of action involves inhibiting the same pro-inflammatory enzymes, like COX enzymes, that many medications target. This means that a simple bowl of mixed berries consumed daily can become a powerful therapeutic tool to soothe your aching joints in a natural way and without side effects. Furthermore, this formidable antioxidant protection extends to the entire circulatory system. Anthocyanins help maintain and improve the flexibility and integrity of blood vessel walls, from the largest arteries to the finest capillaries that supply your hands and legs. Better circulation directly translates into a greater supply of oxygen and nutrients to the nerves and muscles, which is absolutely fundamental for combating both tingling and muscle weakness. The great beauty of berries lies in their incredible versatility. You can add them to your natural yogurt, your morning oatmeal, your smoothies, or simply enjoy them on their own as a natural and healthy dessert that works silently to restore and rejuvenate your body. Number 6. The pomegranate. If we were to crown a fruit as a member of royalty for its extraordinary medicinal properties, that fruit would undoubtedly be the pomegranate. This ancient fruit, revered in multiple cultures throughout history, is now one of the most studied by modern science, and the findings about its benefits are simply astonishing. The concentrated power of the pomegranate lies in unique polyphenol compounds called punicolagens and in punic acid, found in the oil of its seeds. Punicolagens are such incredibly potent antioxidants that pomegranate juice has been found to have up to 3 times more antioxidant activity than red wine or green tea, 2 benchmarks in this field. This massive antioxidant capacity represents a crucial first line of defense against nerve damage and the progressive deterioration of joints. It protects every cell in your body from the relentless assault of free radicals, helping to maintain a healthy nervous system and reducing the underlying causes of tingling and numbness. But the area where the pomegranate truly shines and distinguishes itself is in its profound impact on inflammation and joint health. Multiple clinical studies have shown that pomegranate extracts are capable of blocking the specific enzymes, such as metalloproteinases, that are responsible for the destruction of cartilage in people with osteoarthritis. This is of capital importance. The pomegranate not only calms existing inflammation but may also be actively helping to protect the tissue that cushions your joints, preventing further damage. For anyone suffering from pain in the knees, hips, or hands, incorporating pomegranate into their diet becomes a long-term protective strategy. As if that weren't enough, the pomegranate is fantastic for circulation. It promotes the production of nitric oxide in the body, a gas molecule that acts as a signal to relax and dilate blood vessels. This vasodilator effect dramatically improves blood flow to all parts of the body, including the extremities like the hands, and better blood flow ensures that more vital oxygen and nutrients can reach the peripheral nerves and muscles, relieving tingling and providing the necessary energy to combat weakness. You can enjoy pomegranate seeds, known as arils, in salads or over yogurt, or drink a small glass of 100% pure pomegranate juice, making sure it contains no added sugars, to get a concentrated and potent dose of its benefits. Number 5. The pineapple. Let's now travel to the tropics to meet our 5th powerful fruit, the pineapple. Far beyond its sweet, juicy, and refreshing taste, the pineapple harbors a secret weapon against pain and inflammation, an enzyme complex called bromelain. Bromelain is so extraordinarily effective that it is extracted, purified, and sold as a natural supplement for joint health, digestion, and recovery from sports. This enzyme possesses a powerful anti-inflammatory action, which works in a surprisingly similar way to non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, like ibuprofen, but with the great advantage of generally not having the gastrointestinal side effects associated with these drugs. Bromelain helps to break down proteins, like fibrin, that cause inflammation, swelling, and edema in soft tissues, making it an exceptional ally for those suffering from arthritis. Regular consumption of fresh pineapple can help to significantly reduce pain and stiffness, improving mobility and quality of life. The benefits of bromelain also extend to circulation. It helps to prevent excessive blood clotting and break down platelet aggregates, improving the fluidity of the bloodstream, which can be very beneficial in reducing tingling in the hands caused by poor microcirculation. Additionally, Pineapple is an excellent source of vitamin C, a nutrient that, as we have seen, is absolutely essential for the synthesis of collagen. Collagen is the most abundant structural protein in our body, the cement that forms our cartilage, tendons, ligaments, and skin. Without a sufficient supply of vitamin C, our body is unable to repair and maintain these vital structures. By consuming pineapple, you are not only fighting inflammation with bromelain, but you are also providing the fundamental building blocks, through vitamin C, to rebuild and strengthen your joints. A couple of slices of fresh pineapple a day, preferably consumed between meals to maximize the absorption and systemic action of bromelain, can make a noticeable difference in how your joints and limbs feel. Number 4. Oranges and other citrus fruits. When our mind conjures the image of an orange, the first thought that usually comes to mind is vitamin C, and for very good reason. But the power of this essential vitamin extends far beyond simply preventing colds. As we highlighted when discussing pineapple, vitamin C is an indispensable cofactor in the process of producing collagen, that biological glue that holds our joints together and a constant and adequate supply of vitamin C obtained through fruits like oranges, grapefruits, lemons, and tangerines is fundamental for maintaining healthy, elastic, and resilient cartilage. Strong and well-nourished cartilage is intrinsically less prone to wear, degradation, and therefore pain. Furthermore, vitamin C is itself a potent water-soluble antioxidant that protects cartilage cells, chondrocytes, and nerve cells from oxidative damage, thus attacking two of the root causes of the problems we are addressing. However, citrus fruits offer us an arsenal of benefits that goes far beyond just vitamin C. They contain a class of bioactive plant compounds called flavonoids, among which hesperidin and naringenin stand out, found in high concentrations in the white pith and peel of oranges. It has been scientifically demonstrated that hesperidin possesses notable anti-inflammatory and blood vessel protective effects. Its main function is to improve the health and function of the endothelium, which is the inner lining of all our arteries and veins. A healthy and functional endothelium translates into more flexible, less rigid blood vessels and a better ability to dilate and contract, resulting in optimized circulation. This improvement in blood flow is crucial for transporting oxygen and nutrients to the nerves in the hands, reducing tingling, and for nourishing the large muscle groups in the legs, combating weakness and fatigue. For this reason, consuming a whole orange, rather than just drinking processed juice, will provide you not only with vitamin C but also with valuable fiber and these protective flavonoids. Starting your day with a citrus fruit or adding orange segments to your salads is a simple, delicious, and effective way to strengthen your joints and revitalize your entire circulatory system. Number 3. The kiwi. Don't let its small size and fuzzy exterior fool you. The kiwi is a true nutritional giant, a powerhouse of wellness. This vibrant green fruit is another undisputed champion in vitamin C content, containing even more per gram than a similarly sized orange. As we have firmly established, this extremely high vitamin C content is a true blessing for our joints, as it significantly boosts collagen production and protects joint structures against looking to strengthen their cartilage, reduce inflammation, and alleviate joint pain. The kiwi should be considered a staple and indispensable food in their diet. But the list of kiwi's benefits doesn't stop there. It is a remarkable source of vitamin K, a nutrient that is often overlooked but plays a vital role in bone and joint health. Vitamin K is essential for activating proteins such as osteocalcin, which help direct calcium to the bones and teeth, strengthening them and preventing it from being deposited in soft tissues like arteries or cartilage. Observational studies have linked higher vitamin K intake with a lower risk of developing osteoarthritis and a lower incidence of fractures. After all, healthy joints need the support of strong bones. Additionally, the kiwi contains a unique proteolytic enzyme called actinidin helps digest proteins and has been shown to have anti-inflammatory properties, contributing to soothing the joints. And for nerve health, the kiwi provides an excellent dose of antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect the nerves from the oxidative stress that can manifest as tingling. It is also one of the few fruits that contains serotonin, which not only improves mood, but also plays a role in regulating the cardiovascular system and pain perception. Eating 1 or 2 kiwis a day is a fantastic and comprehensive strategy to address joint, nerve, and circulatory health simultaneously and integrally. Number 2. The watermelon. Watermelon is the quintessential summer fruit, synonymous with sun and refreshment, but its health benefits are so potent that they deserve to be enjoyed year-round. It is often unfairly dismissed as just water and sugar, but this perception is a grave error that deprives us of its gifts. Watermelon is extraordinarily rich in a very special amino acid called L-citrulline. Once we ingest it, our body, primarily in the kidneys, converts L-citrulline into L-arginine, another amino acid which in turn is used to produce the nitric oxide molecule. Nitric oxide is one of the most potent vasodilators our own body can manufacture. What does this mean in practical terms? It means it relaxes and widens the blood vessel walls, allowing blood to flow more freely and with less resistance throughout the body. This effect is tremendously important for the 3 problems that concern us. For tingling in the hands, better blood flow ensures that the delicate peripheral nerves receive a constant and abundant supply of oxygen and nutrients, relieving the sensation of numbness and pins and needles. For weakness in the legs, this increase in circulation means that the muscles receive more oxygen during exertion, which reduces fatigue, prevents post-exercise muscle soreness, and decreases the incidence of cramps. In fact, many athletes consume watermelon juice or citrulline supplements to improve their performance and speed up muscle recovery. For an older person experiencing leg weakness, this same physiological principle applies to improving strength and endurance in daily activities like walking or standing up from a chair. Furthermore, watermelon is an incredible source of lycopene, the same carotenoid antioxidant that gives tomatoes their red color, but in watermelon, it is found in a more bioavailable form. Lycopene has strong anti-inflammatory properties, making it very beneficial. And of course, its extremely high water content, over 90%, and its potassium contribution help maintain proper hydration and a correct electrolyte balance, both fundamental factors for optimal muscle and nerve function. A good slice of watermelon, especially the parts closest to the rind where the citrulline concentration is highest, is a delicious and refreshing treatment for your entire circulatory system. Number 1. The banana. We arrive at the place of honor, the number 1 on our list, a humble, affordable fruit, available worldwide and extraordinarily effective. The banana. The banana is world famous for its potassium content, and this is precisely one of its greatest superpowers against muscle weakness and tingling. As we have mentioned, potassium is an absolutely essential electrolyte that works in a perfectly synchronized dance with sodium to maintain fluid balance inside and outside of cells. More importantly, it is the engine of the sodium-potassium pump, the mechanism that generates the electrical impulses that allow nerves to communicate with each other and muscles to contract. A deficiency or imbalance of potassium is a very common and often underestimated cause of muscle weakness, fatigue, painful leg cramps, and abnormal nerve sensations like tingling. Including a daily banana in your diet is one of the easiest, most affordable, and most effective ways to ensure your potassium levels are optimal, providing your muscles and nerves with the electrical fuel they need to function correctly and with vigor. But the banana is much more than just a vehicle. It is also an excellent source of magnesium. If potassium is the mineral of action, magnesium is known as the relaxation mineral. It helps muscle fibers relax after contraction and also relaxes the muscle walls of blood vessels, improving circulation and reducing blood pressure. Potassium and magnesium work in perfect synergy. Potassium to initiate contraction, magnesium to allow more relaxation. This dynamic duo is fundamental for combating muscle weakness and improving blood flow to the extremities. Furthermore, bananas contain a significant amount of vitamin B6, pyridoxine, which is crucial for the integral health of the nervous system. Vitamin B6 participates in the creation of neurotransmitters, the brain's chemical messengers like serotonin and dopamine, and is also vital in maintaining the myelin sheath that protects and insulates nerves. A deficiency in vitamin B6 can directly lead to peripheral neuropathies, whose main symptom is tingling and numbness in the hands and feet. For its unique and powerful combination of potassium, magnesium, and vitamin B6, the banana is crowned as an integral and formidable fruit for restoring strength in your legs and returning calm and sensitivity to your hands. There you have them, 8 prodigious fruits that nature offers us as if they were a natural pharmacy. From the anti-inflammatory fat of the avocado to the revitalizing potassium of the banana, each of these fruits intelligently and effectively addresses the deep-seated causes of tingling, weakness, and joint pain. The key, as with everything related to true and lasting health, does not lie in sporadic consumption or in seeking a magic bullet in a single fruit, but in the constant, conscious, and varied incorporation of these foods into your daily life. It is not about choosing a favorite, but about creating a true rainbow of fruits on your plate, thus ensuring a full spectrum of protective nutrients and phytochemicals. Think of this change not as a restrictive diet or an obligation, but as a profound act of self-love, a deliberate enrichment of your diet to give your body the exact tools it needs to heal, repair, and regenerate itself. Dr. William Lee's philosophy teaches us a profound truth. Every bite is an opportunity to activate our internal defense systems. By choosing these fruits, you are ceasing to be a passive spectator of your health and becoming the active and powerful director of your own well-being. You are making the conscious decision to nourish your nerves, strengthen your muscles, and soothe your joints from the inside out. The power to feel better, stronger, more agile, and more vital after 60 is literally in your hands and awaits you on your next trip to the market.